Can you hear anything? No.
Hello everyone, welcome to our show today. As you can see, we're going to talk about something about music today. We are very pleased to have music director of OYMI Music Festival, Samuel, scholarship winners of 2020 Piano Division, Mason, and also the scholarship winner of 2021 Vocal Division, Daniela, in our show today. They're going to talk about 2020 to 2021 OYMI Music Festival. First of all, we know we go through the COVID-19 pandemic, and it still kind of continue. So everything for now is very tough, especially for the competition, like music competition or singing competition. They all has to be online. That creates difficulty for the organization, also for the participationers. So to Simon, I know you are the music director of OYMI Music Festival. So do you see any challenge of hosting an online format of the competition this year?
Yeah, certainly. I think there are multiple challenges, but I think the biggest challenge for us this year was actually convincing students and parents that join the competition, to participate in the competition, because it's so different from a live experience. Obviously, you're not performing live, and you're not performing in front of a dedicated group in the same room. But I think, as time went on, because this pandemic continued, and I thought it was a good experience either way for the students. And another challenge we faced was the technical challenges, figuring things out on Zoom, the audio, the technical glitches. But we had a great group of team that worked really hard on it, and it was a successful competition this year.
Okay, that's really great. It's good to know that even though in this tough situation and the COVID-19 is still going on, but you still have a successful competitions. So I'm just wondering, what is the reason to keep the team going during this pandemic? What are some of the difference between in-person competition and the online competition? Is there any benefits or lots of things that are not good?
Well, the biggest reason to continue on, that we decided to continue on online, was because I've seen a lot of students unmotivated because nothing was happening in the performing arts industry because of the pandemic, of course. So it's very hard to stay motivated when there's nothing happening. So I thought this would be a very good opportunity for the students to have a goal and work towards. So that's the main reason why we decided to continue online. Some of the differences, the obvious differences you don't in performing online is that you don't have the luxury of playing live in front of an audience and in front of an adjudicator. And I'd say that's probably the biggest difference between a live live competition and an online competition.
Okay, thank you very much, Samuel. I 100% agree. I mean, COVID-19 has brought many difficulty to our life, and we cannot do many things as we want. And most of the time, we just stay at home. And it is really great to have this music festival still on, and then people can share their knowledge, share their experience, share everything with everyone through the online kind of format. I think it's perfect. Thank you for your point of view through our organizer point of view. We want to know more from our participants, Mason and Daniela. So first of all, for Mason, I know you are one of the winners for the year of 2020 competition, which is also the piano division. So how do you feel about the online competition?
I felt a little curious at first, maybe even a little nervous because, it was my first online competition. I wondered how the rules would apply in this new environment, and I honestly don't know if online was a good thing or a bad thing. Like, first of all, I couldn't meet other performers face to face, and another concern with audio and video. And, it was a little challenging, but we managed to pick the right ones. And there were some upsides, like how I could record as many times as I want, and comfort of my own home, and I'm more familiar with my own instrument. And I could plan the recordings instead of on a assigned time period. But I personally do like in-person competitions. I do look forward to the next one. But I really like the online format. And yeah, it was a good experience for me.
Sounds great. Yeah, I think the in-person competition is good, but online competition also gives you experience of, it's a great experience, I mean. Yeah, thank you very much, Mason. Thank you for sharing your point of view to the audience. And for Daniela, I know that you are the 2020 first winner. I also belong to the vocal division. So how do you feel about the online format of competition? How do you like it?
I really am impressed with the online format this year and with all of the competitions online. By the way, this was my first online competition, and I'm really impressed with the format and how this is all handled so professionally. But I do prefer in person because I'm way more used to it, and it's just better to see live critics and no technical difficulties, of course.
As a parent, I might add that this was definitely a huge highlight for Daniela and us. Thank you so much for the organizers, because like we've heard before, we need to be kept motivated. Motivation is the key for us to continue progress. And this competition gave us, another light of hope to work on ourselves, on her vocals, and, stay in shape vocally and professionally. And thank you so, so much for organizing this competition from the bottom of our hearts.
Very, very good competition.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniela, and your mother, Ania. Yeah, I think it is right. In order to be motivated, you still need the competition to be going on so that people are motivated to improve their skills and to be more active in practicing everything. So thank you very much. I agree with it. In the end, so we want to ask Samuel, what would the team do if the pandemic continues to going on in the 2020s? Will the competition to be going on for the upcoming year?
Well, we're still figuring things out, of course, because this is kind of an uncharted territory for all of us. And basically everything's on the table. So we don't know what's going to happen, but it does seem as the pandemic will continue. Perhaps one thing to think about doing is delaying competition until the summertime, because this year it happened in May and during early summertime, but probably maybe more into the summer where there are less restrictions based on the last couple of years. So that's one of the options. And the other option I would say is performing live in an empty venue in front of an adjudicator, but of course, adjudicator is not there, but will be on screen. That's that's another option. But really, all will depend on our provincial and federal regulations. So let's hope that things get better, and that will definitely help.
Okay, thank you very much, Samuel. Thanks, Mason and Daniela and Nia to come to our show today. I wish you guys have a successful 2022 competition as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Best of luck to you guys. Thank you for being who you are. Bye.
Thanks, bye, everyone.
Thank you for this opportunity. Bye.
Bye.